Hello and welcome to this guided sleep meditation that will help you to effortlessly wind down and fall asleep quickly. By consciously inviting relaxation into your body and mind, and by using the power of visualization, you will soon enter a deeply relaxed state that is conducive of a solid night's slumber. My name is Stephenson, and I invite you to follow me on this journey as you slowly surrender to sleep. I invite you now to begin drawing your attention to your physical body and making any adjustments necessary to facilitate relaxation. Use any cushions or blankets you need for warmth or support, and also ensure that any distracting lights are turned off and that your blinds are drawn. See if you can comfortably form one straight line from tailbone to neck, and then let your limbs relax wherever they are comfortable. Close your eyes if you've not done so, and take a few slow and steady breaths to settle in. As we move through this meditation, know that there is nothing you need to achieve or accomplish. Simply let these words flow effortlessly through you. Use them to ground your attention if the mind wanders away into less than settling thoughts. Now let us begin by practicing some deep belly breathing to help us shift further into the body's rest and digest state of being. So begin by drawing your attention to the stomach, perhaps placing a hand there if you like. And after your next full exhalation, take a deep breath in, letting the belly expand as the air enters into you. Hold the breath at the top for just a second, and then slowly let the air back out through the pursed lips, just watching the belly fall. When you reach the bottom, hold the air out for just a second or two, and then take another full deep breath in. So continue to breathe in this way for just a few moments on your own, letting each inhalation and each exhalation be long, letting the belly rise and fall with each cycle, and also allowing for a second's pause at the end of each in-breath and each out-breath. Continue breathing this way for a short while longer, letting your attention ground in the sensation of breathing. And after your next exhalation, allow your breath to resume its natural depth, pace, and rhythm. Note what it feels like to be in your body now, observing any shifts that you may have already experienced. Remember that during meditation, when you are invited to note your experience, there is nothing expected of you. Just simply allow your experience to be what it is in this moment, trusting that everything is moving you towards a greater state of harmony. And take a moment now to draw your attention to the physical body, noting any areas of unconscious contraction. It is not uncommon to hold tension in the brow, in the shoulders, in the belly, or in your hips. And so, as you observe the fullness of your body in this moment, see where you might be able to soften, to surrender more completely to the earth beneath you. If there is tension or discomfort that cannot be consciously relaxed, I invite you to instead send that area a few loving words of support. You might even silently ask, what part of me is calling for attention here? Bless whatever aspect of mind or body comes to your awareness by sending it your kindness and care. Now, in just a moment, we will begin a soothing visualization that will help you to wind down even further. But before we do, just take a moment to notice the surface that holds you. Notice the stillness of your body and the support of the physical world. Just open yourself up to the beauty of this simple, quiet moment before we transition in the realm of inspired imagination. Now, I invite you to begin visualizing that you are standing in a wide, open, enchanted corridor with windows lining the wall to your right. The high ceiling above you boasts a floral mural. Peach, violet, and gold flowers intertwined with vines decorate the space overhead. The hallway feels majestic, as if you are in an old palace that time has forgotten. Old pieces of artwork line the walls, and yet you know the space is well kept, as there are no signs of dust or debris. It is well kept in your mind, at the very least. And off to your right, through the expansive windows that line the corridor, you peer out over crystal waters. A sea extends as far as the eye can see. The sky is clear, birds frolic in the sky, and the waves are caressing the shore. The sun is slowly setting upon this peaceful land, casting a dark pink light across the horizon. Yearning to smell the sea breeze, you crack open a window and take a full, deep, nourishing breath in. And you let it back out. Another deep, salty breath in through the nostrils. And then slowly release once again. Each breath of this fresh air cleanses you, purifying body, mind, and soul. You step away from the window now, curious as to where this corridor might lead you. Though the world outside is beautiful and inspiring, you long for a deep and nourishing rest. And so you decide to head out in search of a place to lay your head. You turn away from the window now and slowly make your way down the corridor. Your feet tread lightly. You are completely aware of each moment you make. You carry on down the hallway, pausing as you reach a closed door at the end. Above the doorway, there is a sign that reads, "To the Cave of Peace." Something settles within you simply upon reading this sign, and so you slowly reach out your hand to pull open the door. Just on the other side, an enchanted spiral staircase presents itself, undoubtedly leading you down towards the Cave of Peace below. The number 10 is etched in gold on the stone wall of the staircase, suggesting you are 10 flights up from the earth below. You take a moment to prepare for the descent, admiring the smooth stone walls, the marble staircase, and the gold-plated hand railing that spirals effortlessly downwards. You take a deep breath in and out, and then you begin taking the twisting steps towards the 9th floor. As you reach the landing of the 9th floor, you feel a weight fall from your shoulders. All the worries of the day have been released, and you feel yourself breathing deeper, easier than you did before you arrived here. As your shoulders drop away from your ears, your heart space opens. You feel light and free. After a full, mindful breath, you carry on towards the 8th floor, gliding graciously down the marble steps. When you arrive on this next landing, you feel your jaw drop and your brow relax. Your headspace begins to feel lighter as you open more fully to this journey of deep release. Taking a full, deep breath in and out, and then you carry on slowly down the staircase, taking your time to reach the 7th floor landing. When you arrive there, you feel a wave of gratitude wash over you. You feel grateful for the air that nourishes you, for the space that holds you, and for the beauty that lives within. You silently thank the universe for all that you were blessed with. After another mindful breath, you carry on down the staircase, pausing when you reach the 6th floor. Here, on the 6th floor, you take a moment to tune into your heart and are flooded with a sense of embodied self-love, self-care, and self-compassion. Something within you awakens to your own divinity, and in response, you feel a deep sense of appreciation for who you are, exactly as you are. You take another moment to revel in this sense of self-appreciation before continuing on down the marble staircase. As you come to reach the 5th floor, something within you whispers for you to let go. Perhaps it is a belief you've been holding on to that no longer serves you, or a worry you've been carrying too heavily. Whatever within you might be ready to depart, breathe it out with a deep exhalation before continuing down towards the 4th floor. You land gracefully on the 4th floor landing, and as you do, you are overcome with a sense of deep trust in the universe. You realize that every single step you've taken in this life has brought you to where you are now. And where you are now here in this enchanted staircase is serving you in countless ways. You trust that this is exactly where you are meant to be. And after taking a mindful breath here, you continue your descent. Soon you reach the 3rd floor, where something within you whispers, "This moment is enough. This moment is enough." You pause here, grounding your 2 feet into the solid floor beneath you. You peer out through a window that overlooks the sea just beyond these walls, and your heart opens even wider to embrace the peace and simplicity of this moment. Yes, you think to yourself, this moment is enough. Continuing the descent, you move your feet again, allowing them to carry you gracefully to the landing below. as you arrive on the second floor, you pause yet again. Full presence comes to you now. There is nothing you seek, nothing you are grasping at. And while, yes, some part of you longs to rest completely by dozing off into slumber, there is no anxiety in you about it. You know that you will arrive there very soon, and that it will be this peaceful, present energy that assists you in getting to that state with ease. Two more flights to go, and so you continue your journey towards the first floor landing. As you arrive on the main floor, you feel completely and deeply grounded, fully aware of your connection to the earth beneath and around you. You know that you are well rooted in this life and in this moment. You feel centered, stable, and supported. A sign by the top step of the next set of stairs reads, "To the Cave of Peace." And so you take a full, deep breath once again. Then you make your way, step by step, to that final floor just beneath the earth. And as you step off that final stair, you find yourself in a wide, open room that is indeed cave-like and lit with candles. It is the most elegant cave you have ever seen, majestic in its outfit. A splendid rug the colour of mulberries and the Tuscan sun covers much of the floor. Off to the side, a 4-poster bed sits elegantly. It is adorned with plush cushions and blankets that calls you towards it. And yet before you go, you take a moment to admire the quietude of this space, the simplicity, the elegance, and the comfort. The candlelight soothes your soul as it flickers against the walls of the cave. And now, ready to rest your head, you take a moment to gently blow out all of the candles in the room, leaving the one next to your bed for last. You make your final preparations for sleep, and then you crawl into the cozy bed before you. When you are settled, you blow out the last remaining candle and sink into the darkness of this room. Your body rejoices at the comfort of this place you have found yourself in. It feels well supported and fully nourished in this abode. The space is quiet, cozy, and peaceful, and so you prepare to let your entire body ease into a deep slumber. to settle more completely, you come back to your breath. Held safely in this night, you allow your belly to soften and the breath to flow as deep as it is comfortable to. With each breath in, you feel a sense of universal love and support entering you. And with each breath out, you free yourself of any tension that no longer serves you. Your breath resumes its natural pace now as you draw your attention to the top of your head. As you hold this space in your awareness, you send it your love and invite it to relax as you exhale. Gently your attention shifts towards the space between your eyebrows, and in the same way, you witness love and ease this part of you through your presence and through your breath. You continue in the same way, nourishing your cheeks and your jaw. Your tongue and your mouth, softening, relaxing. And your throat and shoulders dropping, letting go. Next, you trace the length of your left arm all the way to your fingertips, inviting it to soften into the surface beneath you. Repeating the same on the opposite side, you allow your right arm to be seen and to relax completely. You trace it from the right shoulder all the way to your fingertips. Draw your attention now back to the heart space, holding this loving center of your being in full awareness. As you breathe into the heart, watch it expand. And as you exhale from the heart, allow it to soften. Your attention slowly shifts down your spine, relaxing each vertebrae and the surrounding muscles as you gently make your way towards your stomach. And as you hold your belly in your awareness, you offer it your love and invite it to rest for the night. You hold your pelvis and your hips in your loving awareness next, breathing into it and out of this space completely. And then slowly you draw this loving awareness down the left leg, inviting it to relax in its entirety, all the way down to your toes. You then come back up to the right hip and slowly repeat this process of softening as you scan the length of your right leg all the way down to your toes. Now hold your entire body in your awareness, letting each inhalation move all the way into the furthest reaches of your being, and each exhalation to soften the entire body. The body is relaxed, the mind is relaxed, and now nothing stands between you and a deep, peaceful sleep. The envisioned room in your mind's eye dissolves as you realize you are once again in the room that holds you physically. And though you are no longer in the cave of peace that once held you, it has bestowed its energy upon each one of your cells. Its peaceful presence remains with you. Continue to mind your breath gently now, as you slowly allow yourself to sink into a deep and peaceful night's sleep. Rest well, my friend. Rest well.